Okay, and I haven't done anything so far. Let's see what we got here. Crosses and butterflies again today. Jesus has got lipstick on his head. Okay, let's go ahead and get St. Michael shuffled. The thumbnail is the angel in me, and the song is Gypsy by Fleetwood Mac. Back to the gypsy that I was. I'm on a new level. I went full circle, except it's back to the gypsy that I was. It's a perfect song and a perfect thumbnail. So that's all I can tell you is the thumbnail, which is the title picture, and on the playlist, the latest song, Fleetwood Mac Gypsy. Okay, St. Michael. We're going to go ahead and get you shuffled here. We're going to go ahead and get you shuffled. Yeah, it's never edited and always authentic. So I'm sorry if you're listening and you get loud noises in your ears, or if you're watching and I don't look professional, all that stuff, but never edited and always authentic. Just like anytime, I want to just be me. Okay, so St. Michael says, believe and trust. Believe and trust. We've been getting that a lot lately. And shield yourself. So I guess today we have to do a little bit of shielding. Maybe not telling everybody everything. Maybe staying kind of in a hermit mode. We'll see what the cards say. Okay, so he says, believe and trust and shield yourself. Now you have to remember that St. Michael's pretty direct. In my reading yesterday with Angel, or should I say on the 11:11 portal at 11:11 with Angel, my angel reading, St. Michael was who we talked to, and he reminded me of my past where I wrote all those things. He wants me to continue doing that, and he wants me to start sharing my story more. So that's why I went back on 24/7 Zoom. The AA meetings that are 24/7, I put a link into it yesterday, and it's under there. I probably put it in again today and for a few days, because anybody can go on there and listen. You just have to have a desire to stop, and we all have a desire to stop doing something, don't we? But anyway, 24/7, and that gives me a chance to get back to sharing my story, and also I will give you bits and pieces on this channel when the energy tells me to, because not all of you are alcoholic, but that doesn't mean anything. We're all on a mission, and it's the same solution, whether you're an alcoholic or not. And my sobriety date's October 8th, 1995. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Patterns. So that's basically what I was just saying. Get on your motorcycle and do it. Get busy. Do what they're telling you to do. Now, I can say no. I have free will. You can say no. You have free will. But I do what I'm told to do, and there's a reason for it, and it usually has to do with people that I'm going to meet, is usually what it is. In order for me to meet somebody, God has to put me into their path, and I can't be in their path if I'm sitting all closed up in a corner. So first card out is the 5 of coins. I always call this the 5 of coins. It's the 4 of coins. and it's my contemplation card. It's a card where we're trying to think what we want to do next, maybe writing out our grocery list, something that's simple. Doesn't have to be always so complicated. We can just do simple things like, what am I going to buy at the store? What am I going to wear tomorrow? When am I going to organize my kitchen, etc. Contemplation. Contemplation to what? To our 9 cups. 9 cups are wishes and desires. So we're contemplating what we would like our future to look like. As simple as, what do we want in our refrigerator for the week? It's that simple. 2 of Swords, we have some kind of decision to make. That's the same thing as making out our grocery list. What are we going to put on it? So the message I'm getting here is, you are in charge of your day. You are in charge of your week. You are in charge of your mission in all reality. Okay? So we know God's directing us, but you're the one actually having to do it. So what do you want it to look like? Just like your refrigerator, just like your house. What do you want it to look like? Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is a 10 card, so it's an end to the old way of doing things. An end to the old way of doing things. I hope you heard that. It's very loud. Old way of doing things. The Tower just backs that up. And that's the 5th card out again, and I think last week it was too. So it's just saying, out with the old, in with the new, and expect the unexpected. So I'll give you another example. You go to the store with your grocery list and you're so happy that you have it, and you get there and the shelves are bare. They're out of everything you want. Or you have to pay double for everything you want. That's a good one. Everything's double these days. If I'd have bought my furnace filters last year, when I got my new furnace, they were $35. Now they're $69. So I should have bought them last year, but I didn't think they would double. But then I don't want to buy stuff a year ahead. You know, it's just ridiculous. So now I get to pay double for my furnace filter. Example. Okay? The Hanged Man. But you have to get a new perspective on things. And I have to say, well, I have the money to buy it. So thank God. Thank God I have a new furnace. You see the new perspective? Or I could sit in saying, woe is me. Them effers, oh, they doubled the price, blah, blah, blah. And if you buy it from the company, it's $150 for one. If you buy it on Amazon, it's $70. And last year it was only $35. So I could sit there and dwell on that and take up all your time talking about that. Or I could say, I'm so glad I have a new furnace and I get to put a new furnace filter in and stay warm and cool. You know, so a new perspective. How you're going to look at things, the glass half full or the glass half empty. Okay, we're back to signing them contracts, getting that new car. That was totally against my grain. For a new car, I could get maybe 5 or 10 used ones. And instead, I'm spending all this money on a brand new truck. I did that too. And totally against my grain. I've never done that in my life. So it's my hard work's paying off. I have to look at it as a new perspective. Oh, I'm happy I have a new truck. Now I won't break down on the interstate. And if I do, it's under warranty and they come get my truck and they fix it. Or, you know, I have to have a new perspective on everything. So hopefully you got your new vehicle, your new house, your new apartment. It said signing contracts. I remember that from yesterday. But it's also your hard work's paying off. So give yourself some rewards, is what it's saying. Give yourself a pat on the back once in a while. So the Hanged Man was underneath the contemplation card, a new perspective, And then the signing the contracts and the hard work will pay off is under the wishes and desires card. Now, under the Two of Swords card is the Emperor card. So what I'm taking at that is that you might have a new partner coming in, and there may be more than one. Or there may be a partner coming in and you don't want one. You want time to heal. There may be something coming in and you have a choice to make. So once again, you have that choice at the store, whether to buy something more expensive because they're out of the product you like, or just forget it. I'm not buying anything. And that's kind of what that card's given me. Even though it's the Emperor card, it's underneath the Two of Swords. So it's given me that you have a choice to make. You have a choice to make. Okay, underneath the Wheel of Fortune is the Death card, and that makes total sense because I said out with the old and in with the new. And that's exactly what this card is. It's a transformation card. It means out with the old and in with the new. Okay, and then expect the unexpected. The Tower card is my little student card. He's my Page of Coins. So expect the unexpected. Now, what I mean by that is it's a coins card too. So unexpected income. You may be getting some kind of unexpected income. Maybe somebody's going to ask you to work at the food pantry and they're going to give you extra food, and that saves on your grocery bill. Just an example. So something different is going to happen that makes you have a little extra cash. But it's also my student card, and it says, it's saying that you have to get yourself out there, and it's not going to come again to you sitting in the corner. So once again, we got to get active, and we got to get out there, and we've got to do things. Be a little student running around. You may go to the grocery store, and you may have to go to 3 other grocery stores in order to get the best price, something like that. So it's weird analogies, but that's what the energy is saying today. I'm never edited, always authentic, and I have to do what the cards say. And then underneath the Knight of Pattern is the Sun card. The Sun card is the happiest card we can pull from the deck. So that means if you get busy and you start doing, you're going to be happy about it. There's no sadness here. There's no devil here. The only thing that's here is expect the unexpected. Like my furnace filter. Who would have ever thought it would be $155 from the company for a filter? So anyways, it's just crazy. And underneath believe and trust, we have keep your eyes on the targeted intention. So what are we believing in? We're believing in keeping our eye on the intended target. Now, I only had one scripture card left, and I didn't bring it in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one from, this is the Life Recovery Bible. And the Life Recovery Bible, we're going to go ahead and read Psalm 90. Psalm 90, verses 1 and 2. Lord, through all the generation, you have been our home. Before the mountains were born, before you gave birth to the earth and the world, from the beginning to the end, you are God. So Psalms 1 and 2. Every generation, every life you've lived, every generation, I like to say every life I lived because I've lived several. Thousands. More than thousands. And God's always been my number one. My life is different. My mission is different. Even Jesus, he's different too, because the Jesus consciousness, he was in human form in one of my lives, and he's in spirit form in many of my lives. So, but God's always the same. Through all generations, you have been our home. And I like that, our home. I don't know if I said it earlier, but it's like the song Gypsy by Fleetwood Mac. I feel like I'm home. I've come home. Okay, thanks for listening.